Hi guys, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to record your voice using a phone. The application that we're going to use is called Awesome Voice Recorder. That's just Awesome Voice Recorder. It's available in the App Store for iOS, and it's also, I believe it's also available for Android. You're going to download the app. It's free. You're going to open up the app. It's going to look like this. You're going to click on the gear on the bottom right. An ad will pop up. We can just close the ad. And the settings, if we scroll down to recording options, and if we use the plus and minus uh, buttons on each side of our selection, we can set our file format to WAV, our encode quality to high, sample rate is going to be at 48,000, bit rate is going to be at 320 kilobits per second or kbps, and channels will be at mono. Okay, so again, it's wave, high, 48,000, 320 kilobits per second, and mono. And then once you're done singing, you could log on to your Dropbox, Box, OneDrive, or Google account and send us directly from this app. If you don't have one of those, you can sign up for, I think Dropbox and Google Drive are both free. To record, you're going to hit the red button, okay, and you're going to record. You can see my little waveform happening there, and it's got the counter that's telling me how long I'm recording. And then to stop, you hit the gray button, okay. This is going to pop up. You're going to name it. Please name it with your name and the piece, and maybe what voice you are, if you're a soprano or alto, tenor, or bass. Naming these files is essential, because if it's not named, then we don't know what it is, and it takes a lot to figure out what it is. Okay, so you're going to name it. You're going to save it, and then you're going to be able to, from here, you're going to click your box with the arrow, and you're going to be able to share it. Okay, the Dropbox, Google Drive, any one of these things. Email probably won't work, and obviously Wi-Fi is not going to work. So you're going to have to do it through one of the other options. Just a few tips on how to record your voice to a phone or mobile device like a tablet or something. On an iPhone, the microphone is here at the bottom. Okay, I'm not sure where it's located on an Android. It might be in a different spot. You're going to want to aim it at you. Okay. Now, there's two things that you have to take into consideration here: the proximity of the microphone to your mouth, and the direction of which the air is coming out of your mouth. So, one of the things that I always tell singers when they're singing in front of a microphone, especially for the first time, is to blow on their finger. Now, blow again on your finger and turn your head so that you don't feel the wind. Okay, just by turning my head just that little amount, the wind coming out of my mouth is not on my finger, which is to represent the diaphragm of the microphone. Okay, the wind is what's going to distort the microphone a lot faster than the volume of your voice. You also want to avoid holding the microphone too far away, especially if you're in a large room. I'm going to hear the acoustics of the room, and we don't want that. So try to get into a room that has a small room that has a lot of stuff in it: carpet, drapes, bed. Your bedroom is probably a good place to do this, not your great room or a cafeteria or something like that. It's going to sound cavernous. I'm going to be able to hear that, and it's not going to work. You want to make sure that you're not distorting. I recommend running a test, try to find the loudest spot in the song and try singing it and seeing, and then listening back and seeing if you distort it or not. Um, I would also recommend listening back to your performance. Um, if I can hear, or if you can hear rather, any noise in your performance, it's not a good thing. So if a ambulance passed your window, it's going to get picked up on your microphone. That's no good. You need to redo that. If you have a fan on, a TV, someone talking on the phone in the next room. If you can hear it, your microphone definitely can hear it. So these are things you just need to be cognizant of. And the more of that stuff that gets on your recording, the harder it is for us to be able to use it. Because we're not doing video with the audio, it allows us to be able to use takes. So if you feel like you really nailed one section but not so much another, you can do a separate pass of the whole song. Please do a whole section of the song. Don't send me partial sections, just because this music is way too difficult to piece together that way. So run a whole other pass of the song. I don't need five or six. Two would be nice. Three if you're really feeling ambitious, but no more than three, because then it just becomes too much for us to choose from. Um, so we want to make sure that we're getting a good clean record, a good signal to noise ratio, so that we're not getting noise or distortion in our recording. And we want to make sure that we do a good take all the way through. So listen to it. Please make sure you label it, your name, your voice, and what song it is. That's crucial. That saves us infinite amount of time having to figure out what it is and who sent what and where it goes. So those are the things you need to do. Good luck. I look forward to hearing your tracks.